There we go. Hey y'all, this is Ishnai Ciarfox, and welcome to my stream. I have to say it that way. We're gonna real quickly finish this, which apparently has some lore implications, and how many days do I have? Pledge and forgiveness. The fuck is that? Did they unlock the... Anyways. I think the sound is okay on this. Okay. Who's Risley? Apparently we haven't had a rerun of him in forever, so, jokes, quips. All the rest that goes with that. I think it's only, like, his first run and then no more. Anyways, back here. By the way, the reason why we're switching to this is, Haru isn't feeling well, so... Power World will be tomorrow!
Keep up.
Hi, Aron!
Once the traveler shows up, everything will get better.
Oh, it is voice.
Hey, Auroran, over here!
Speaking of...
Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon.
So you were looking for us? We came as soon as we heard.
You did? That makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Is this what happiness feels like?
I feel like you've felt happiness before, but I mean...
Heck? Where is this coming from?
You are truly the best friends I could ask for. If my vegetables met you, I'm sure they'd grow all the more lush for it.
Sweetie?
What makes you say that?
Well, it's a compliment. I heard that complimenting people makes them happy. Did it work? Are you happy?
Very much so, but what about you? You don't look too
It's
happy.
that obvious, huh? Well, you're right. I feel like an aphid who can't find a flower. Granny is standing in my way.
Citlali?
Yes.
You mean?
Granny's a genius, as you know. Geniuses often stand in the way of others, leading them to despair.
Okay.
And on top of that, I'm her grandson, which means I get a double dose of despair. If that sounds serious, it's because it is. So please, help me deal with her.
I'm not murdering her.
Oh, what happened exactly? You make it sound so dramatic.
I had to get you involved. Most people can't deal with Granny, and...
You think I can?
Of course you can. You were the first person I thought of, other Granny.
Yeah.
Granny is what I called you when we first met, and I know I got told off for it, but please, let me off for calling you that one more time.
Call me Auntie.
It feels like there's something unique about you. Even Granny Citlali treats you like you're someone special. And everything that's happened since we met suggests it's true.
Well, I am older than all
If I had a
y'all.
woven scroll that listed the 40 people who can deal with Granny Citlali, your name would be at the top of that list.
Can we stop the compliments, please?
Wait, so who are these other 39?
Also the Traveler. The rest of the list is just the Traveler 39 more times.
Anything for a favorite grandson.
Great. So, you're gonna help me, right, Granny? I can't stress how important this is. Although it looks like I'm just hanging around with nothing to do, inside, I'm distraught about the path ahead. Granny Citlali is
I'm
blocking
worried.
my way and I can't get past. But now that you're here, I can start moving again, before time runs out.
Okay, so what do you
know
need
how
to do?
much Granny loves to drink, nap, and read light novels, right? If you offer her what she wants, I'm sure you can lure her away.
What does she want?
You mean use those things as bait to distract her so she won't notice what you're up to?
No.
That's right. Don't worry, I won't make you do all the work. I've planned it all out, including what you need to say. All you need to do is walk up to her and tell her this. Dear Granny, I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here, along with the special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith. Want to read them together? She'll pretend not to be interested for a few seconds, then think of an excuse to say yes. As long as you're the one doing the fishing, she'll definitely take the bait.
You really think I had that
He's
effect
just
on
trying
her?
to butter you up. Even Paimon can tell. He's just saying whatever it takes to persuade you.
Yeah, I noticed. Even my autistic self noticed.
No, I mean it. Granny might not say it out loud, but I can tell she has a soft spot for the traveler.
She also has one for you.
If you say so. Paimon's still not convinced. But if all we have to do is say a few words to Citlali, it's hardly putting us out.
It's as easy as watering vegetables, and if my vegetables were here, they'd... Sorry, there's no time for vegetable talk.
Vegetable talk. Okay.
Just trust me. Let me take you to her. With
Okay,
you
I was
here,
just gonna do that.
everything will be better.
No, that isn't Roblox open in the background. Shut up. And a tycoon running in the background. Shut up.
Huh?
What's the matter?
It's Granny. She's gone. She was standing there at the cave entrance to stop me from going in, standing right in my way.
Oh, you meant literally standing in your way. This whole time, Paimon thought you were being metaphorical.
Does he look like a guy who'd be metaphorical?
Granny says it's tacky when light novels use contrived metaphors. I don't want to be tacky.
Wait, but aren't you comparing yourself to a light novel? Isn't that kind of contrived?
I mean, he is a light novel in this.
What? Oh, darn it.
Anyway, looks like your path here.
Yeah, Citlali probably figured there was no point standing in your way anymore. Auroron, whatever it is you so desperately need to do,
She's gonna
you're
come
now
flying
free to
out of
do it.
nowhere to hit.
I don't think it'll be that simple. Granny wouldn't release me from her grasp so easily.
Out of nowhere, flap with the
She
sandal.
might have laid a trap for me, or maybe when I get inside, I'll get caught by one of her surveillance spells.
But why would she want to stop
Yeah,
you?
let alone lay a trap for you. Unless you haven't been up to no good again, have you?
No.
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Rescue someone? Oh no, what happened?
Could I ask you to go inside and take a look at him? I think he should be safe for now, but he'll be at greater and greater risk as time goes by.
Could you be untacky and tell me
But
straight away?
Then what are you going to do?
Distract Granny?
I'll have to wait outside, or I might fall into one of Granny's traps.
You mean you want us to fall into her traps instead?
Yes, exactly.
No, you'll be fine. Granny's traps will recognize it's the traveler, so they'll leave you alone.
X to doubt. Really? That's the
it
thing?
is. I mean, I've told my aphids all about your heroic deeds, so I assume Granny's
I
told
also
her
beat up
traps
your
too.
aphids.
You
Aphids.
can't just assume that.
Either way, I'm counting on you, Granny.
Well, sounds like someone's life is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
That's not what it's written.
Oh, you're the best, Granny.
You're lucky I like you to call me Granny. I'd prefer Auntie or Aunt.
Guess we just keep following this path?
And then all hell
Auroron
breaks loose.
seemed pretty confident that Citlali's traps won't harm us. But still, it can't hurt to be careful.
The fuck is this? Who are you?
We made it in without a hitch. Maybe Citlali's traps can recognize us after all.
You're jinxing it.
Wait, look! There's someone there!
He did say someone would be there. I mean, you haven't given him enough time to respond. He's not
Is
responding.
he asleep? Or sick? Do you think
Meditating?
this is the guy Auroron was talking about?
Maybe you should hit him.
Also, what the heck's been going on here? Lots of strange and mysterious stuff around.
There's some kind of ritual.
Could be. Let's get Auroron in here. He'll know what this is all about.
Sorry, Granny.
All grown up now, are we?
Y'all are adorable.
I'm truly sorry.
Now that you're one of the 6 heroes, you think you can do as you please, do you?
The S's are better in this. Thank
well,
you.
explain yourself, you dummy. How exactly were you thinking of helping that spirit duffer?
Qua?
Auroron! And, hey, Citlali.
I love that Paimon. He's like,
Huh? Huh? When did you guys... Oh, drat. I wasn't expecting them. And now the Traveler probably caught me yelling at Auroron.
You were just grannying him.
Not a good look for me.
So, sweetie, it's fine.
Hello there, you two. We were just, Auroron and I we were, play acting.
Sweetie, it's fine.
You know, acting out some scenes from a light novel, quoting the lines. I didn't actually mean what I was saying. Right, Auroron?
I think I'm gonna need a new ear thing. It's switching between left and right.
Huh? Yes, that's right.
They're
I
absolutely
owe you
fam-
an apology too, Traveler. I asked you for help, but I forgot to watch my back and Granny caught me. And now we're play acting.
Play acting, huh? Can I join in?
Traveler, come on. Now's not the time for games.
I think it's a perfect time for games, actually.
So what are you two up to exactly? Did something happen to this poor guy?
Yeah. Leela's his name. He got into some trouble during a clairvoyance session.
Oh.
It's a kind of spell that lets your spirit leave your body, so you can access secret knowledge. You know what a medium is, right? You've probably come across them in novels. Anyway, it's similar to that.
I've had it happen to me, your point is.
Leela's problem is his spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
So in other words, his body's here, but his soul's gone?
Well,
Don't sound so
technically the
surprised.
soul and the spirit aren't quite the same thing, but yes, in a nutshell, that's basically it.
I just wanted to help bring Leela's spirit back.
And I wouldn't have stopped him if it was anyone else. But the issue is, Mr. Leela here is what we call a spirit duffer.
Could you have figured out a different name
What's
for
a
that?
spirit duffer?
Paimon, I'm quite sure she will explain it.
Someone with no spiritual sensitivity whatsoever. Spirit duffers can't sense or control spirits, much less use spells on them. Now, there are certain methods that can force even spirit duffers into a clairvoyant state. But, well, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Leela.
Duffer.
The spells of the Masters of the Nightwind are all based on dealing with spirits. And so are all our problem-solving methods. So for spirit duffers, even our healing methods don't work
I
on
don't like
them.
the word duffers. God.
So, if they get into trouble trying to use a spell, there's basically nothing we can do.
Yes, there is. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
I thought the spirit was.
You hear that? No prizes for guessing what Auroron's bright idea was.
Oh, because of your special constitution, right? But isn't it kind of risky for you?
I'll be fine. Granny's just worrying too much. I'm feeling fine now, so I should be able to do it
Right,
safely.
right.
Besides,
Now.
it's probably our only hope of bringing Leela back.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Don't kid yourself. What happens if it's not as safe as you're hoping, We both know
I
you'll
love
risk
their
it all to try and
relationship.
rescue
I
him
love it.
anyway. Honestly, you're such an idiot sometimes.
This is a tricky one. It's true that Auroron could be self-sacrificing to a fault, but it's also true that Citlali tends to worry too much.
I bet you got a plan, huh, Citlali?
You're darn right Granny Eatsley's got a plan. Why else do you think I'd be here?
Because Auron is here?
Huh? You do?
Wait, really? You actually know a way to save him?
Yes. I mean, it's a crude solution. But that's beside the point. The point being, don't interfere when Granny's already got things under control. Anyway, Traveler, I was actually going to ask for your help on this. My plan will take quite a lot of work, and it's a little too much for one person.
Sure.
Oh, great! Well, it's a good thing Aurora brought us here then.
Sure, how can I help?
I intend to use a two-pronged approach. The first is the crude method. Basically, it's looking for a needle in a haystack. See the thing I've drawn around Leela's body? That's a gateway to the Night Kingdom.
Again?
Once the gateway is activated, all roaming spirits in the area will be drawn to it. If we're lucky, we'll find the one that belongs to Leela.
I don't think we'll be that lucky.
I'll lend you some of my power like last time, so you can use my clairvoyance. It only works if you use this projection sensor first, though. So don't forget that step. Don't worry, this time nothing can go wrong. You'll just feel like you're in the Night Kingdom, and you'll see a lot of roaming spirits around you. All you need to do is gather them up.
Okay.
You can leave Aurora on to sift through them and find Leela. Since he wants to help so bad, he can take the hardest job.
What's the other
Draw
approach?
him back, using what I know about the instincts of spirits. As we all know, clairvoyance is usually conducted with the goal of unraveling mysteries. If we can find out what mystery Leela wanted to learn the truth of, we can use that to draw his lost spirit back here. I'll do some clairvoyance of my own, and channel it through Leela's body. That should give me some idea of what he was thinking.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now. The first approach is like fishing with a net, and the second is like fishing with bait. Just like how Aurora wanted us to lure you away with the promise of light novels.
Paimon!
Your point would have been just as clear without the example, Paimon.
What? Don't think I won't revisit this later.
But Granny, it's amazing that you can use a person as a clairvoyance medium. I always thought you had to use inanimate objects.
You can't flatter
I was
your way
about
out of
to
this
say
one. But you're not wrong. A person without a spirit is just a physical shell, which, for our purposes, makes them an inanimate object. Traveler, just over there is my spirit loom, which will record the fragments I see during clairvoyance. Once I begin, please arrange them on a woven scroll for me. Let me know when you're ready. We should get to work.
You can do it, Traveler. Together we'll bring Leela back for sure.
You can do it!
Are you ready? Don't worry, the spirit loom is very... I know this is your first time working with it, but I have a feeling you'll do great.
Yeah, I'm a protagonist. Specific order, position. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Am I going for the hair? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it!
Oh, the woven scroll is ready. This looks like a person. Who is it?
I have that bow.
It's Sanhaj Kampore.
Huh? You mean that's Sanhaj? Aurora's ancient name hero guy?
Oh, good that you
That's
remember.
right. He was not only one of the 6 heroes, but also a legendary border master of our tribe. 500 years on, and the remains of his spirit is still so strong.
I mean, he was
Border
the one.
Master is an honorable title, by the way. It's only given to powerful figures like Granny Citlali.
No, not like me. The most powerful border masters can expand the borders of the Night Kingdom and temporarily manifest part of it in the real world.
Recently, there's been from the lore lady, a thing that Conria was its own Night Kingdom, and you can create your own Night
I'm no
Kingdom.
amateur with border spells, but Sanhaj is in a league of his own. They say his border mastery was what turned the tide in the Battle of the Mare Javari 500
Place with
years
no
ago.
winds.
Legend has it that Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom and exploded it to defeat the encroaching Dark Calamity.
Whoa, he must have been really strong!
Of course, it came at a great price. As far as I understand, both Sanhaj and Tainoch, the leader of the tribal coalition forces, gave their lives to activate this spell.
Fun.
I don't know what Leela was thinking. Even I'd think twice before seeking out Sanhaj Kampore during clairvoyance. So what sort of spirit duffer in their right mind would... I guess folly is the greater part of bravery. I'm
No
starting to feel like
self-survive.
something else is at play here. I think I'll pay a visit to his house and see if I can find any clues.
What about the other approach? Shall I keep up while you're
Yep,
gone?
you can keep gathering the roaming spirits. That won't be affected. Hopefully you do find Leela that way, because it'll save us an awful lot of trouble.
No, it'll be the most troublesome.
But before that, it looks like we now have another problem on our hands. Connecting with the spirit of Sanhaj Kampore has caused
fighting.
quite a stir. I think we may have just spooked all the monsters in the area.
Fighting, fighting.
Traveler, if you've got some time, could you go and get them to pipe down a bit? We don't want them to start
You mean kill
attacking
them?
innocent bystanders.
It's fine. I can handle that.
Oh no, you're staying right here, mister. The Traveler has enough to do already without coming to your rescue.
All right, then. Sorry, Traveler. Over to you, I guess.
No problem, it'll be a
Don't
escape.
sweat it! The most important thing right now is getting Leela's spirit back.
All right, I'm heading out. See you guys later.
What is my distraction level? This is my resin, but it's also the distraction level. Huh? How are you, X? Oh, is this multiplayer? I will be mad. I will be sad. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Am I allowed to ask what happened, or do you want to be, wallow in shame for a bit? Because I can understand both feelings needing to go through your system. Oh. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! I am so sorry for that. I hate... Do you know the best... Nice, but I mean, that was still like, anger and a half. Do you know the best way to deal with this guy? He annoys me very, very much. I am North America, yes. I am not sure. It's easy to look up me. I'm quite sure I'm the only one that has my name in here. Okay, 1 second. I gotta do the be right back thing. Okay, one of the rules, if I do invite you into my world, is, of course, watch... keep it TOS. Okay? TOS friendly. I think... Did it go through? Oh, you torture me, you have Yai. I added you. Okay. Switch over to a healing character. That works. I don't use these very much. And let me go ahead and switch it back to... It kind of sucks that it does not recognize it. No problem. I can only do one of these. Well, unless I decide to do resin.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
The,
Torrents, bring refuge!
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. And trap. Oh!
Step back.
Rest and rebuild! Covenants of the Deep!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
so you jump up there? Yeah,
I'll
I need to
uproot
get
you.
her. That's who I'm trying to get up.
Hold the line!
And shroud.
I mean... I guess I could try Kachina, but I'm
Torrents, bring
getting
refuge!
her up, but... Okay, so I jump up there is pretty much it, or like use the character to slide up there. That works lovely, actually. Because I wasn't
What could the children be up to?
any fly.
Never
Okay.
mind. Let them do as they please.
Do you want to do it one more time? I have the weekly one. The big one. guess, one more time, and then I need to be a good girl and get back to the actual event that I've been putting off this entire goddamn time. Can't you tell how... I want the story, but at the same time, I was like sitting here going, I want to do it my own time. I don't want to waste part of a stream. Rather have everything set up so that I have a few things to do in the area. In Genshin, rather than switch between games.
Rest and Reebok.
I hear everything.
Step back.
Wasn't thinking through that.
Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah.
All right.
Can't see?
Covenant of the Deep. Allow me.
I hear everything.
The thing is, I was always trying to use Zhongli to break it using his
One with the forest.
kind of like how you had to do with the geometry to get his stuff. I was thinking that that was kind of what you needed to do. Only two that time. Damn. Oh well. Thank you so much. I appreciate, hun. Yep, yep. I gotta get out of co-op mode. Alright, now we run back to this, which says I have to wait. The fuck is that? Crystal. Oh, I guess that's what's required. Alright, let's see what this is. See what torture this is. I'm doing well. It's been a nice slow day. So, I proceed to knock over my drink. So... But outside of that, it's been nice. Search for lost spirit. Scattered roaming. Stay away from... Oh, this is kind of like what happened in the... There are words, and they do exist somewhere in my mind. The last year for the, Chinese New Year thing. At least I have something pretty to look at. Yeah, lantern right, that, yeah. It's a multiplayer thing that... And hi, it's the event. Come here, spirit. Fuck is that? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Ah! Get over here! Get! Nope. Damn it. Hi. I mean, I guess. Have you the built characters? Of course. Have you started the quest to be able to do this? You need to unlock it first. It's the Iktomi, I mean, not the Iktomi, the event, this event, the Spirit-Seeking Scrolls. So it's out front for that one.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do the fighting one. While you real quickly grab the whatchamacallit
Keep up.
for you to join in.
Keep up.
Hi, Wolfie Wolf, how are you? Yeah, I could probably have teleported there. Night! Hope you sleep well! Hope your work goes well!
Keep up.
Evil ban... Word you banishing aura, dealing AoE damage. Accumulate progress or banishing rights. Fun. Fun. What do I need to send you? Far more than I like. Swirl. So you really want me to use those? Okay. Thinking. What is the... Rock think. Not... One that shows the monster list, okay. What a swirl. Might as well do the oldie but goodie. Because I am nothing if not basic.
Show me your move. Let my name echo in song.
Fallen leaves, adorn.
Breath of the flame.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Time to shine. Motion to compel.
Wind Strider, as one with wind,
Wind
and
and
cloud.
cloud.
And Shroud, I hear everything.
Boom boom. Time for your arraignment. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
One with the forest. I'll uproot you.
Incinerate.
Come on! Show me your...
Fallen leaves, adorn.
I wasn't paying attention on how to get
And
this.
Shroud.
Thought it was just killing things.
Time to shine.
Wind Strider.
Motion to compel.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Let my name echo in song.
As one with wind and cloud. Can't see.
Boom boom.
I was not paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. 'Cause I am a genius.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Incinerate.
On how to trigger the... Well, I'm really here for only the minor thing. Natlan character and party. I don't really have leveled up Natlan characters! Ah! I'll come back for it later. Then. I still have a few days. Four days. No, I can just do the quests for right now. And off stream do... I'm working on her. I'm working on 2 of them. Actually 3 of them, because I'm also working on Chaska, but not as much. I also need money. Yeah, I'm working on Gunwitch, but I'm also working on John. Ugh, I'm already forgetting how to say her name! Because I already have a lot of her, talents done for Shilon and... See? Could probably, yeah. She is level... But, yeah. Anyways. Main thing I'm here for is the story. And then we'll be heading over to, like I said, I have 4 more days. That wrong thing. I'm supposed to wait. So 7. Mostly here for story. Gonna jump over the cool island. Since apparently there's big lore implications with this. I am currently at cave, yes. I hate that they have more, huge lore implications in an event that's not gonna stay.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Ah, Granny. You're back.
I mean, this is an event that actually is voiced, which says something too.
So, no good news for me then?
You saw right through me. The Traveler collected a lot of spirits, and I checked all of them one by one. None of them matches Leela's description.
I figured. It was written all over your face. It's alright. I didn't exactly have high hopes for the needle in a haystack approach
I have
anyway.
high hopes. It's got high... Okay.
Leela's condition is still stable, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Well, luckily, I made some progress on my end. Leela's parents told me that he made a new friend recently. And apparently,
influence.
he's been out of the house for days at a time.
Bad influence.
On one occasion, they secretly followed him and saw him and his friend tinkering around with something at a camp.
They saw his
Yeah,
friend.
some guy who goes by the name Kokuchu, dressed in what looked like Inazuman attire.
Is this Injo?
Is this really all I'll need, Mr. Kokuchu?
I don't believe this is Kokuchu.
Based on my
Yeah, I was
studies
right!
of the ancient texts, hypersensitivity is usually treated with desensitization therapy. So, I figure there's no reason it shouldn't work in reverse.
Injo. Yeah, but it's kind of annoying.
Now, for a poor chap like yourself with no sensitivity to spirits whatsoever, you'll have to completely immerse yourself in spiritually rich substances for this to be effective. I'm electing to name this approach hypersensitization therapy.
Uh-huh.
Is it risky?
Nah.
You're the spirit duffer, not me. I'm sure you're more clued up than I am on the potential consequences of brute force clairvoyance.
All right, but I do have one last question. What's in this for you?
The test subject?
People like me obviously don't have much clout in this tribe, so it's not like I can offer you much in return.
Test subject?
You think I'm looking for a reward? Oh, my good sir, take a look at my face. Isn't the answer written here clear as day?
Yes.
What? What's written there?
Just a friendly guy who's happy to help.
No good deed.
What? So some random guy from Inazuma just felt like helping Leela cure his spirit deaferness?
Paimon, keep up.
Hypersensitization therapy, huh? What a novel idea. Could that really work?
No.
Not on Leela by the looks of things.
It's anything but novel. Our tribe used to offer it as a treatment once upon a time. But it was so fraught with risks and had such an abysmal success rate that it was eventually outlawed. As for this Kokuchu fellow, I'm sure he has his own agenda. He conveniently disappeared right after Leela got into this mess.
Yeah.
Leela's
Also, I
parents
hate
gave
how
me
much
the address
porn
of
there is of
camp,
the guy.
So I went and checked it out. There were clear traces of
I mean, I wouldn't
spiritual
look that stuff
energy.
up.
And also, look what I found.
What's this?
A broken shard. Probably from a weapon or some sort of ceremonial implement.
just a guy
You feel that?
when he's in his
It might
abyssal
look
form.
old, but it has extremely strong traces of spiritual energy. Leela must have used this as his medium. It would definitely explain how
There's a lot of
spirit
shipping
duffer
the
like him was
Traveler
able to
with
trigger
him,
a
too.
clairvoyant experience.
Wait, there's something else. It feels so familiar. I think this is somehow connected to my ancient name.
Connected how? Is it like a shard of an ancient name?
No, more like... I think this item might have belonged to a previous bearer of my ancient name.
Probably-
Okay, that's it. Granny's getting itchy clairvoyance fingers. I'm going to try
There's
using
a-
this shard as a medium.
Let's say, there might be cream for that.
Cool, same as last time? The Traveler can use the Spirit Loom to record what you find on a woven scroll.
Nope. Auroron can do the recording this time.
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Why not?
It's a safety measure. You have a better understanding of the spirit domain than the Traveler. If this really is a Sanhaj relic, you'll be better placed to deal with the fallout in the event that something goes wrong.
Okay.
Ah, see, Paimon?
Cool.
Told you Granny has a soft spot for the Traveler. Look at her not wanting to put her in danger. Meanwhile, I'm just a grandkid, so I'm expendable.
Say that louder in front of her.
Hey, what are you blabbing on about?
Sorry, Granny. I'm ready now.
Yeah, I know,
Then
right?
let us begin.
Starts her second clairvoyant session with the mysterious shard as a medium. Auron follows her lead, using the spirit loom to record the images that she sees on a woven scroll. Why can't they have this continued clicking on all the things? Soon an image appears. It's so much
Alright,
nicer.
what's on the scroll this time? Looks like a broken bow covered in flames.
Hey, don't you think one of the pieces looks just like this shard?
You're right! It seems to be from the body of the bow.
I saw a bow just like this in one of Granny's scrolls.
Oh, good. I have one just like that, too.
Yes, it's the weapon Sanhaj used in the Battle of the Mare Javari. I guess that proves it. This shard is a bona fide Sanhaj relic.
Good old Sanhaj. The relic's spiritual energy was fluctuating very strongly, but I wasn't in any danger at all. The Traveler probably would have been fine as well.
Still call her to
Now
bluff.
that's a true hero, huh? Generations later and the stuff he used to own is helping to treat spirit duffers.
It is not.
I still think there's more to this story, though. Kokochu must have
I
had
mean,
his own motives beyond
all the
just
way back
treating
in-
Leela's condition.
All the way back in, Vinti's quest. It's been mentioned.
Well,
Placing with no
okay,
wind or whatever.
We saw the full bow just now, right? Maybe he wanted to see it too, so he could track down the other pieces.
I don't know if he'd have anything to gain by doing that. Even if they're Sanhaj relics, I still doubt he'd have much use for a broken bow.
Also, why use a spirit duffer in that case? You're basically setting yourself up for failure.
I mean, it's just proving the thing is the correct thing.
Huh? Layla's body is responding.
Let me take a look. I can sense a spirit being drawn to the relic.
In 1 year, I know, right?
Looks like Granny's plan is working. Leela's spirit is being drawn to the bait.
It might not be your spirit.
In that case, let me try again. This time using both Leela's body and the shard as mediums.
You can do it, Granny. I'm ready to go too.
Actually, can I control the spirit loom this
You
time?
got the itch too, huh?
I wanted cream for that!
Plus, Auroron went last time. It's only fair to take it in turns.
Bitch, you do nothing!
Fine by me. We know it's safe now, so you shouldn't have any problems.
All right, if you insist. Be my guest.
I am
Just let me
I
know
am a
when you're
guest to
ready.
this world, yes. And to this land. Yes, he did.
You ready?
Fine.
Sure.
You want to come in? So we can do that at least? True. Can't join you. Could I have it open? I should. Oh, okay, I have to finish this. Okay, finish this and then I'll...
You ready? All right.
The fuck is this map? Okay, so...
Another image has appeared. This one is a map.
A map, a map, a map, a map.
A map? Of where?
Could it be the Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari?
The Mare Javari was reduced to a desolate wasteland after that big battle. Or rather, it became known as the Mare Javari after what happened there. The ashes of the monsters and warriors who fought there covered the entire battlefield. Sometimes, bone-chilling cries would be heard from the depths. Other times, the whole region would become engulfed in towering flames, drowning out the cries.
Oi.
That place is full of untold dangers and mysteries. Over the centuries, the finest adventurers have tried to prove themselves.
I wonder if
by
I'm going to say
venturing in.
something about, you know,
Sadly, most ended up perishing there. That lasted up until around 20 or 30 years ago, when strange things started happening. People started speaking of an enormous dark creature the size of a mountain, roaming around inside the Mare Javari.
It's just bones, you know, they've all grown together.
And then, shortly after that, the whole region
wasn't that guy so dumb?
completely disappeared. Nobody knows how, but that infamously
Atlantis.
ominous place just vanished from
How
the
many
face of the
Atlantis
world.
are we going to have in this?
What? How the heck?
I know, right?
I'm teasing.
Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the place indicated on this map is where it used to be before it disappeared.
And where is
At
that?
the westernmost part of Natlan. It's a very remote location, far away from any of the tribes. There never used to be a settlement there, but there's more people since the Mare Javari disappeared. Anyway, that's just what I've heard. I've never been there myself. This is what age does to you. The older you get, the less adventurous you become.
Sure.
That's just an excuse. Granny's too lazy to take a trip that far away.
You can beat your hide.
Hold on a second. There's a spirit approaching the shard and the woven scroll.
Oh, Leela's body is responding again.
Quite a strong reaction this time. Does this mean what he was really seeking was the Mare Javari's location?
I sense it too. There's a soul nearby. Almost a complete one.
This is creeping Paimon out.
Paimon, of all the shit that we've been through, really?
This seems like the plan is working.
So, can we just wake him up now?
Yeah, hit him over the head.
Not today. You might think bringing a spirit back into its body is like pouring water from one bottle into another, but
No, I wouldn't
far
think
more
that.
complicated than that. I need to borrow a ceremonial sword and
You're gonna
make
stab
some
him?
other preparations. It'll take me about 2 days.
Are we gonna stab him?
But don't worry, Now that his spirit's returned, there's just one step left. Let's meet up again in 2 days.
Alright, let's see if we can get you in. Alright, you're allowed in.
Something about this still doesn't add up for me. If that Kokchu guy was really plotting something, why would he leave Sanhage's relic at the scene? Unless that was also bait.
Probably bait because that's just the way he is. He's always trying to think about 10 steps ahead of us. Which he seems to be able to get away with it. Alright. Ready for torturing? I think you need to start the first one. So, So, I guess we'll do the first one again. Yeah, I invited Haru along. To do this crap. I suck at this. I suck at this. I suck at this. I hate this. Hey Rose, how are you? I don't think this is really a winner takes all. It's more or less everybody worked together to some degree. So I have not noticed. But then again, I keep it in a different setup. To manage it, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're also amazing, Rose. You are also amazing. On to the next one. Nope, not only me. I'm picking Risley because of that ass. Ahem. And Rose. And everyone here. So are you, Rose? You can keep saying no, but also you. Say, the Risley's bakery is helping us get all the, you know... What? Break all these things, you know? It's entire... I don't know. Stuff happens. Spirits were brought in. There were things done. I got nothing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I tried to PvP it before. Anyways, let's continue with Risley because he has the entire bakery with him. Having fun there, Haru. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Go. Get there. Get there. Get there. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. I didn't mean to grab any of y'all's. Go, 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 go. Say, I'm sheep herding. Oh, come on. Yep. Guess I'm more like a wolf than expected. That's Risley. You ready? I have 2 novelettes. What's this? Where are you? Hey, dads! Oh, come on. Are you winning, son? Oh, I didn't mean to grab all their... Me. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab yours! Okay. Let them go there. Go. Oh, if you're gonna go that way, I'm gonna bring you over here. Oh, they're all over. Do 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 do. I might do Fox last time. Might do Tanari. Cause why not?
Sage?
Okay,
With sword
sorry,
comes
where are
shadow.
you? There.
Incoming.
Current maximum gathering score you can. Cool. Actually, cancel Mac.
Speed of light.
I think it's everything. We've gotten everything, haven't we? Okay, I did not realize we had everything. So, woo! What am I doing? What am I doing?
Hello, friend.
Hi, Maddox, how are you? So I think we have everything for the co-op part.
Don't blink! Incoming!
Expecting more to do with that, but oh well. Anyways, need to get back to the story.
Don't blink!
Thanks for joining on this, because it would have been about 1,000 times worse doing it alone. Because I don't like doing group things alone. Turn to single player. No. But I have to wait 2 days. Agreed! Absolutely agreed! Reminds me, I forget. Okay, so I am here at Cavern, yes.
Greetings again, everyone.
Hi, Citlali. Citlali, you're here.
I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. It has a certain power that's needed in situations like this.
Ah,
You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
no.
Of course not. We're gonna wake Leela up and then ask him just what the heck he was playing at.
I think we already have a general idea.
And I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, so today should go off without a hitch.
X to doubt!
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started.
Calamity of issue.
I give offerings
Oh, what I have?
from the mystic smoke. The gift of stars on a
Good thing I
moonless
have an
night.
important sword
A
that's
wreath
given out
of
this.
dreams in the swirling wind. Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade.
I know, right?
Fade. Fade. Thrice uttered and thrice repeated.
Are we Macbeth witches going?
Whoa! Is this one of her magic spells? This whole place suddenly got cold. What's happening?
The ghosts are
Keep
everywhere.
your voice down. We mustn't disturb her.
The ghosts are staring at you.
We, the children of the Priest King, swear to abide by the ancient pact and tear through the veil of the Night Realm. I am Citlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday.
Of
I
Doomsday?
am Abdul Batil.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards his body.
Are you sure it's the same one?
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong to the land of the dead. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines. Return to your own path.
Did it work?
Patience!
Huh? Where am I? And who are you?
I would say, I feel a foreboding.
Granny, eat sleep.
I would say, I feel a
I've used to
foreboding
Citlali.
presence behind me.
Please have mercy.
Aw, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you've done.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe you thought life would be more fun as an inanimate object.
I mean, some people would think that.
I'm sorry. I messed up. And I'll face the consequences.
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents. Tell them this. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as
I
an
know,
empty
right?
shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone statue so I can stand guard over her house for the next 100 years.
No, please. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'll never do this again, I promise. Thank you, High Priestess Citlali. Thank you for rescuing me.
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no bite. We're just glad that you're okay. Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they? That Kokju guy. He's the real culprit here.
No, Mr. Kokuchu had nothing to do with it. It was all my doing.
Yeah, but he provided the intelligence for that.
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a powerful spirit relic as a medium, but it was my decision to go through with it.
We're
I
gonna
wasn't
talk about
coerced or anything.
how the sword is still floating there.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
So did Kokuchu provide the relic?
He did. He said it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Right, so that proves it. He was using you. He coaxed you into doing the clairvoyance for him.
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. What use would I be to him?
Nobody would notice if you were gone.
Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokuchu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse of one. It seems like my only option.
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like forcing yourself to run a marathon without any legs. If it wasn't for Citlali, you'd have been lost forever.
That's a bad analogy because people have prosthetics.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just... everyone in this tribe is so amazingly talented, and then there's me. I just didn't want to be the odd one out anymore.
I totally understand how you feel, Leela. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages, while others struggle with all their might and never even sprout.
It's phrasing?
Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe that's just life. Life is full of things we can't change. I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you feel a little better.
Sure.
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
Witch doctor. It's up there? I think it's up there, yeah.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly. Just make sure he eats when you get back. He must be starving.
That's a relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too long meditating.
Ew!
What a horrifying thought!
Ew!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
I can't help but think of the mummy and the juicy mummy comment.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you.
Friends?
The same goes for High Priestess Citlali, the Traveler, and Paimon. I've heard all the stories.
Then how come you didn't recognize me? Woohoo.
Even us?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. That was just wishful thinking. Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being useless by now. Thank you all for saving me.
We all have our uses, just not always in the
Auroron,
ways we
I
intended.
think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future. I've brought you more than enough trouble already.
Aw, Leela.
It's okay. There's no need to comfort me.
I thought we were doing that earlier.
Hey, you little rascal. What are you talking about? Look at me.
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Citlali?
I said, look at me. Take a good hard look. Sense anything strange?
Granny, what are you talking about?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
No. I'm looking respectfully, yeah.
Hold on. I think... either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination. I wouldn't be able to see through something like that.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used a while back. Granny snuck away from right under our noses.
Granny snuck away right under our noses.
See? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now. Congratulations.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy. Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave. Looks like our friend Kokochu took the bait.
What?
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave.
She hasn't been there that entire time. Sorry, but I need to clear out some mental detritus before I head down to the clinic. Mental detritus? Too direct, how about mental load? Would be easier to understand. People gain greater self-awareness or deeper knowledge through meditation. I'm not looking for anything quite so profound. All I require is inner peace. Is something troubling you? Know that sometimes helping others with their treatment is no different than becoming an active part of their lives. This is especially true for those who have chronic illnesses, such as those afflicted with abyssal corrosion. In such cases, I regularly compile medical reports and keep a running record of their condition. As such, it's inevitable that I occasionally find myself dwelling upon such thoughts. Yet this can have negative effects on my own health. It's hard for doctors to cure themselves, though, so all I can hope for is a temporary reframe my mind from those troubles through meditation. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
Keep up.
Huh?
The sword.
Don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible. Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? I'm gonna look like such a fool. This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something. But I can't tell them that. I'll have to think of something else.
It's such anime. Like...
Citlali, did you get him?
Given that she's the only person here, I'm guessing no.
I thought I'd let him go, for now. But I left a mark on him. So, if he comes around here again, I'll be able to track his every move.
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave, when in fact she'd set up a whole trap for him and was lying in wait.
X'd it out, and he doesn't believe him either.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron. But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
Because I planted the bait here. The Mare Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. I had a feeling those were what he was truly after.
I mean, I think he took a picture
And
of the
sure
map.
enough, my trap was triggered just moments after we left.
So you really did set up traps here after all, huh?
No.
Of course. It's just that they'd never do anything to either of you.
Doubt.
See? What did I tell you?
So, Mr. Kokochu, you used me after all. This whole time, all you wanted was to find the location of the Mare Javari.
That's right. I've been wondering about the shard he left ever since I came across it. Why did he leave it there? The moment I confirmed the Mare Javari's location, that's when I realized. It was bait. He was counting on Leela's spirit getting lost, and the tribe coming to his rescue. Then, by helping Leela, we'd be helping him.
Oh, so he was fishing too! It was all a ploy to lure in an actual clairvoyant who could look into the shard for him.
Yep. And somebody fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
All of us. All of us.
I'm sorry. I took the bait. But so did Granny.
They're both throwing each other under the bus.
The nerve! I only got involved because of you, you little scamp!
Either way, Kokchu played us like a fiddle. Huh. He managed to accomplish his goals without taking any of the risk himself.
Uh-huh.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Citlali directly. She'd have seen through it right away. Although, actually, Citlali, why did you let him go?
Because I couldn't risk using my full abilities here. He was a pretty slippery character, and if I'd kept him here by force, there could have been unintended consequences.
Sure.
Was it my fault for picking a bad place? I'm sorry. I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spiritual energy when I first decided to help Leela, and ended up choosing this mad sage's hideout.
Mad Sage?
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. That's why I decided against using my full abilities.
Doubt.
I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back before he bolted, so I may have restrained myself, but I certainly didn't let him walk all over me.
Uh-huh.
That's great! So he left empty-handed!
Yes, sort of. The bad news is, he did get a look at the map before he left. Not that the Mayor Javari's last known location is a huge secret, but still.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying. What if he's got some sort of diabolical plan?
Oh, he wouldn't call it diabolical.
Don't worry. I'll keep tracking him.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the Traveler as a gift. They might prove useful at some point in her journey.
No, they won't, because they're a fucking event thing.
Absolutely.
So.
That's completely fine. The Traveler deserves it.
Are you sure this is a very generous gift?
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mayor Javari, I'm sure an adventurer like you wouldn't want to pass on that opportunity.
Yes.
Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
You're adorable, but it's obvious
So,
what I am.
Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
What kind of a dumb question is that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect, but even then, a spirit duffer wouldn't be able to see through that. Auroron, give this guy some lessons when you've got the time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Leela, put in the work, and we'll see how far you get.
Amazing. Life is so full of surprises. As long as you keep moving forward, you might just run into some fertilizer in the middle of the road.
You mean a dead body?
I'm so happy for you, Leela. Let's both give this our best shot, and who knows? We might both be beautiful cabbages one day.
Sure! He grows plants, if you couldn't tell.
I'm gonna apply myself hard and learn everything I can from Auroron. He'll make a cabbage out of me yet.
Just not a cabbage farmer,
Although,
please.
to be honest, I'd rather become a carrot. More nutritious, you know?
They're fine! No, he farms outside of town.
Thank you for everything. This would have been so much harder without you. These are for you. They're all homegrown. I hope you like them.
See? Got some cabbages.
You alright? I have to return the ceremonial sword to the chief shortly. But I'll leave everything else in the camp as is for now. Feel free to make use of it.
I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here.
Huh?
Along with a special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orith.
Huh?
Want to read them together?
What is this? What's going on? How did she know I like those books? Has she been trying to find out what I'm into?
You're adorable.
No, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I bet Auroron sold me out. The little scamp. Still, she remembered. That's gotta mean something, right? Why make a note of some mundane detail like that?
Sweet!
Focus. She asked me a question. Oh, how do I respond? Sure, why not? I should have some time later. I'll let you know.
See, she has, like, inner dialogue that's similar to mine to some degree on that. Alright, looks like I've got all that. So I have hour and 30 minutes worth of stuff for editing out. Okay. I am gonna go get things set up for Coral Island. I will be right back.